What's poppin', guys? Guard Champion here. Today, we are going to be starting a new series here on the channel, Binge or Cringe. A series dedicated to me watching questionable anime so you don't have to. Each video will feature one anime where I give a synopsis of the show, say what's good or bad about it, and then rate it in a few categories so you can make an easy decision on if you want to add this to your watch list or not. For now, I have some series that I chose to cover, so if you have any shows you want me to investigate and or look into, then let me know in the comments below. With that said, our first show we're going to cover today is Fire Force. Some of you may be thinking, why the heck are you starting off with a relatively popular series? The answer is simple. All the people I know that have watched it have not finished it or continued it after Season 1. Partially because it had a 3-year break between the ending of Season 2 and the current one, and a lot of cool new things have came out since then. For some reason, I only watched the first season and a few episodes of the second and forgot about the show entirely. After hearing some of the craziness that will be taking place in this final season, currently airing right now, I decided to pick it back up from the beginning to the current season. Now is a good time for the synopsis, and I won't give any spoilers for these. By the way, humanity is facing a crisis of human combustion, where a person will go up in flames and turn into a fiery creature. There is an organization called the Fire Force. They aim to put these infernos to rest and help protect the public. There are some who can control and manipulate the fire in various ways, and these make up the second and third generation of pyrokinetics. They use these powers to put infernos to rest. The main character, Shinra, is on a quest to find his missing brother and to help the Fire Force find the truth behind human combustion and put it to an end. So here is the real question. Is Fire Force binge or cringe? This is 100% a binge. This show was good from the start. I really appreciate the directing in this one, as it makes some really good choices to help make certain moments more intense just by camera shots, or uses silence to help make moments more impactful. Throughout the series, you are introduced to a lot of different characters, whether it's villains, other fire company members, captains, so there's just a lot of people to either love or hate. I will say, I'm not a fan service kind of guy, but for some reason, the fan service in here was perfect. There was some, but it was not overbearing. Okay, well, other than when Tamaki is around. But Habana though, I'm weak. Anyways, shockingly, we provide fan service for both genders so anyone can enjoy. There isn't just boobs shoved in our faces, but there is literally just an episode dedicated to each fire company making a yearly male nude calendar. It sounds worse than it actually is. I swear this is not hentai. This next section I will rate Fire Force in 5 different categories: English first dubbed, watchability, fan service, length, and attention level. We'll start with the controversial one, subbed versus dubbed. This category is usually dependent on one's own preferences, but I'd like to at least provide my input. I personally watched this subbed, given that I had to have the volume almost all the way down so I didn't wake up my wife and or baby. I did watch 1 or 2 episodes in English, and I'm not going to be dissing the voice actors by any means. I just had different expectations for what the characters would sound like, so I went back to subbed. Length. A length of a show can really dictate someone's opinion because of the possible investment they will have to put forth. A 1 in this category means 12 to 13 episodes, a 2 means 24 through 37 episodes, and a 3 means 48 plus episodes. With this one currently ongoing, it falls at a 3, 24 episodes per season, and they are on the 3rd one right now. So realistically, this will probably be a 70 plus episode show by the time it's done. Watchability. This category I will rate it based on common anime tropes that can affect newcomers' perspective of the anime genre in general. So the loud characters like Asta or Zenitsu, the awkwardness of characters when they show love interest, etc. A 1 in this category means that you are an experienced noob, you've seen it all, so the tropes don't affect you. A 5 means that it's easy to watch for a person new to anime and won't be deterred from it in the future. Fire Force lands itself at a 3, middle of the road. It could be hit or miss depending on your experience with the genre. There is a bit of fan service and mild goofiness with the characters in Company 8, so that may leave some not interested. But on the contrary, the fight scenes are pretty banger and it has a really good story, so that might be enough to keep someone else around. Attention level. Do you need to be paying close attention? Are there a bunch of filler episodes? Can you afford to multitask? Is this show going to make me use my brain in order to watch this? A 1 in this category means you don't need to be fully immersed into the show and know what's going on. A 5 in this category means you need to be taking notes, watching YouTube videos on what you missed, etc. Fire Force ranks at a 4. For the most part, each episode takes place after events that occur in previous episodes. So if you miss one, you're going to be left with questions going forward and snowball from there. There is some crucial information that can't afford to be missed or else you will be lost, like the Adola Link topic, for example. And lastly, fan service. Fan service in anime usually refers to as over-sexualizing women, for example. Women's armor consisting of bra and panties, boobs the size of Texas, tentacles, I think you get the picture. This has its own category because it's kind of a big turn off or turn on, depending on your interests. So yeah, gets its own category. So this category's ranking order can either be good or bad based on your preferences. A 1 means there's little to no fanservice, while a 5 means it's borderline hentai. Fire Force lands itself at a 3. There are shower scenes and one specific character whose clothes are just always falling off, but since it's limited to one character, the whole show should not be reflected based off of a single side character. I would say that this is a 2, but the more I think about it, there are definitely more instances than I realize of fanservice. But it's not bad in my opinion. For once, I actually enjoy the fanservice. Or apparently I'm really into the firefighter thing. So let me know in the comments below if you plan on binging Fire Force, or if you've already watched it, or if you think it's cringe. I don't care, just leave a comment below. And also, while you're down there, let me know what other animes you'd like me to investigate or look into for this series. So with that said, guys, have a wonderful day, and peace out. Okay, we got some bonus content here. I just want to say that it took me forever to come up with the name for this series. Like, I'm talking like it was sitting here stewing in my brain for like over a month. And so I reached out to a friend who is very punny. He has a way with words, we'll call him, since he's into puns. So I reached out to him and he came up with the name of this series like that. Insane, right? So I will leave his stuff probably right here, and then I'll link to his Twitch in the description. So definitely go check him out and watch him on Twitch. This was almost done in one take, so go check him out on Twitch. We both would appreciate it. Peace out.